Hey everyone, Mama Micah here, and today we're doing a quick video. This is going to be a recap of the Microsoft E3 conference and also my impressions and kind of reactions to each point of the show. So starting off, they showed us the Xbox One S. It's going to be starting at $299, and I believe they said those will be available starting in August. It can have up to a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's going to have an internal power supply, so no more power brick. It'll save a little bit of space behind your entertainment system or whatever setup you have. And it's also 4K ready, so if you have a 4K TV, this is going to be the first Xbox console that'll be really ready for that. So next they have Rod Ferguson from the Coalition come out, and they have the Gears of War music playing, so we're off to a great start. And they announced that all co-op modes in Gears of War 4 will have cross-play enabled so that you can play with your friends on Windows 10, and it really just opens up a lot of availability for finding friends to play online with. They also confirmed Horde 3.0. We didn't see anything from it. I was a little disappointed. I was really hoping to see some Horde gameplay, but it was confirmed, so I'm thrilled for that. I'm unbelievably thrilled that Horde is confirmed, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with it. So next they brought out the voice actor who plays Kate in Gears of War 4, and she did a quick game demo, and it looked incredible. We got to see the Buzzkill in action, which is the gun that shoots the circular saws. Overall, the demo just looked fantastic. We got to see Marcus Phoenix, and he was looking a little old and weathered, and it was thrilling to see him again. And then after that demo, they announced that there's going to be a Gears of War Xbox One Elite controller that will be coming out, and it looked spectacular. On the D-pad, they actually had a picture of each weapon, where each weapon goes, you know, because in Gears of War, that's how you select your gun, is with the D-pad. And so on that controller, they've got scratch marks from the swarm, like it looks like they had attacked it. It looks incredible, and I cannot wait to see one in person. Hopefully they'll have them available on display at either a GameStop or something like that. So hopefully some retailer will have it so I can see it in person. And keeping along with the Gears theme, they bring out someone from Killer Instinct, and they announced that General Ram would be the next character added to the game, and his little trailer looked awesome. It looks really brutal and like it'd be a lot of fun. I am horrible at fighting games. I don't play Killer Instinct. I love to watch tournaments. I love to watch MKX tournaments and Killer Instinct tournaments, Injustice as well. I love watching these tournaments, so I'll be really happy to see somebody playing as General Ram in Killer Instinct, but it will not be me playing. And then Forza Horizon 3 got announced. That's coming out September 27th, 2016. I'm not really into racing games. I love watching them, just like fighting games. I enjoy watching them and I enjoy seeing gameplay from them, but that's not really my thing. The only racing game I really play is Mario Kart these days. They just don't really interest me the way that they used to. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on the GameCube was a game I really enjoyed, but since then I really just don't play many racing games. But the game itself looked incredible. If you were waiting for Forza Horizon 3, it looks awesome. I highly recommend you go find that trailer if you missed it. Following that, we had a quick trailer from ReCore, and it was sort of like a meet the characters type trailer, and it showed us a little bit more of the gameplay, and it looked really fun. We had seen this game at the previous E3, and I was really excited to learn more about it, and we didn't get too much, but it was enough that I'm still very interested in this game, and once again awaiting more details. But it looks really innovative, really fun, and it looks like it's going to have a lot of different gameplay elements rolled into one, so I'm very excited for that. And then we saw some gameplay from Final Fantasy 15, and it was the Fall of Titan trailer, and that will be available on September 30th. It looked really epic. The whole battle that they did was really intense. It looked fantastic, really gripping gameplay. This is a game that I'm also really excited to see more of. I've never played a Final Fantasy game myself, and this really caught my attention, and I'm very interested in this game. This might be the first one that I try out. Following that, we saw a quick update from The Division that first on Xbox One, the Underground DLC will be available, and that is for June 28th. I stopped playing The Division. I really wasn't into it. it was very reliant on playing with your friends online. And if you're into that, it's fantastic. It's a really well done game and the missions were fun, but that reliance on playing with other people just wasn't my style. I wanted a solo campaign that I could play through, and the emphasis on cooperative play was just too much for me. So I ended up not playing that game. I think I actually ended up returning it. But it was a good game. Then there was a quick announcement about Battlefield 1 that if you are on Xbox One and have EA access, you can play the game early on October 13th, and the regular release date still stands at October 21st for if you don't have EA access. I do not have EA access, and I don't plan on getting it, so I'll be playing that game October 21st with the rest of the regular people. But it's a really fun announcement, and it adds some value to it. If you do have EA access, that adds a lot of value to your subscription. Then they had a section about updates to Xbox Live. This summer they're going to have a few new things. They're adding back background music, which was available on the 360, and I'm thrilled about that. They are adding a feature where you can pick whatever language you want regardless of what region you are in, and I think that is just fantastic. And then they're also going to be adding Cortana into the Xbox One. Those updates are going to be coming in summer, and then they have a few more lined up for fall. First thing that they're going to be adding is clubs, so you can basically create this little community based around a game, and you can join it and talk to other people and kind of network with them. And I think it's a really fun idea. Once we learn more about it, I'm sure there'll be a lot more functionality to it. But it looks really fun, and it's something that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy. And then they had something called Looking for a Group on Xbox Live, and they said that it was basically like a want ad. And you could write a detailed little note saying what you were working on and try and get people to play your game with you going for that same objective. I think it'd be awesome for achievement hunting, or if you're trying to beat a specific mission on The Division was the example that they gave, that hey, I need some help here. I think it's an awesome idea, and it would really help to weed out some of the jerks potentially, or maybe they could just join, who knows. But I think it would really be great, especially for people who are trying to get an achievement in a cooperative game. And then they said that they'd be adding Arena on Xbox Live, which would be their new tournament platform, and that went really in depth. If you're interested in that, definitely try and find the footage from that section of the show, because it was really interesting. Then we had some people from Minecraft come out and they announced the Friendly update, which included crossplay. It added a new feature called Realms. They have a lot of functionality that they're adding to Minecraft, and the crossplay especially, you can play with people over iOS, Android, and Windows 10. I think that is just incredible. The demo was that the woman was playing on her iPad, and then the man was playing on the Surface tablet, and then somebody joined that was playing with the Gear VR. He was from Oculus, and it looked really, really cool how they were all playing together in one shared world. It looked spectacular, so those of you who are really into Minecraft should get a kick out of that. Then there was a quick little blurb about Xbox custom controllers. It was called Xbox Design Studio, and that looked fantastic. I saw an orange controller and I freaked out because orange is my favorite color, and I'll definitely need to make one. You can print your gamer tag on it or your name, whatever you want, and the entire controller was customizable. I thought that was just really cool, and I hope that it's going to be a little bit cheaper than some of the other custom controllers that are available on the internet. It's definitely a little more reputable because it's coming straight from Xbox. These aren't modded controllers, and I don't mean in a bad way. I mean, they're not just some guy in his house changing a controller's buttons around. This is from Xbox, a custom controller, and I'm thrilled about that. Then there was a quick blurb from the creators of Limbo Inside, and that is going to be available on June 29th. We didn't see much more. It was just a quick little trailer, but it looked really cool. I'm interested to see more from that as the release date gets closer. And they announced that We Happy Few would be available in the preview program, and that would be starting July 26th. They had a trailer for that game. It looked really, really dark and cool and creepy. I was really happy with what I saw in that, and I can't wait to see more from that. And I freaked out when I saw on screen they said, "Here's comes a game from a true indie developer," and on the screen it says CD Projekt Red. I started to freak out. And then I see there had live action actors, and they're wearing Witcher outfits, and I saw the Witcher Scratch logo, and I was getting really excited. I said, what's it gonna be? And then I saw them they pull out the deck of cards, I said, oh my god, it's Gwent. And they actually are making a Gwent standalone card game. The name of it was Gwent, the Witcher card game. I am so excited for that. Gwent is something that I'm not very good at. I love watching other people play it, but this will give me an opportunity to maybe get better at it and to learn more about the game. If you go to playgwent.com, you can sign up for the closed beta, and that's going to be coming this September. You can choose Xbox One or PC for the closed beta for what you receive your updates about. You submit your email and they'll give you updates, and hopefully you can get into that closed beta. I already signed up for my hopeful slot. And it's also going to have a single player campaign. I absolutely can't believe that. I did not expect that at all. I thought it would just be a multiplayer game, but adding in a single player campaign, I mean, what more do we expect from CD Projekt Red? They are always upping the content. They're always giving us so much more game than we ever expect. I can't wait for more details about this. Alright, next we saw a quick trailer for Tekken 7, and that says it's going to be released early 2017. There wasn't too much revealed about that, but it's another one that I love watching people play that game, so I'm excited to see more about it in the future. So next we start hearing Christmas music, and I got really excited because I love Christmas, and I love Christmas music, and I thought, what is this? It's kind of a dark, game, and there's Christmas music playing, and it was Dead Rising 4. And in the trailer, they had like a candy cane gun, and they had cars covered in Christmas lights, and I thought, if this is a Christmas-themed zombie game, I'm in, because I love Christmas, I love zombie games, and I said, this just looks right up my alley. And that one said that it was coming holiday 2016, so hopefully we won't have to wait too much longer to see a little bit more about that game. The next thing that they showed was some Scalebound co-op gameplay, and that got an available 2017, so they did not give us a solid release date, just 2017. We don't know what part of 2017, that's all they gave us. But it looked really fun. I loved how when they did damage, all the damage was popping up on the screen, and it really had that arcadey, RPG feel. It looked phenomenal, and I can't wait once again to see more about this game. This was a game that I had in the back of my mind. I had slightly forgotten about it, that I was excited to see it at E3, and as soon as it popped up on the screen, I said, yes, I've been waiting for this game. And so we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for that, but hopefully we'll get some more updates toward the end of this year. So next they had a new trailer for Sea of Thieves, and I was a little disappointed at first because there wasn't any gameplay. But then someone comes out on stage and said, and now we're going to have a video of, people playing the game. And I was thrilled. It looked so much fun. They had 3 teams, I think it was 3 teams of 4 people, and they were all playing in this shared world, and they're sinking each other's ships, and you're running around on islands. It looked really fun. The actual look of the world reminded me a lot of the Wind Waker HD on Wii U. It looked a lot like that. It was very bright and sunny and colorful. So it looks really fun, and it's another one that I just can't wait to see more of. We also got a trailer for State of Decay 2, and that's going to be available in 2017. And the tagline for that game was that you can't survive alone. So I'm very excited about a zombie game that's featured around having a group of people. We have games like The Last of Us that are absolutely fantastic, and it is sort of focused on, 2 people or less. The entire game you're basically playing with just 2 people, or the towns that you see, are they doing well, are they not doing well? There's kind of this division between people like Bill, who like to live alone in their own town, and then there are people like Tommy, who like to live within their own kind of town and have families living together. So in this game, State of Decay 2, it's very focused on surviving as a group, and so I'm excited to see more about that dynamic and what that means for the gameplay as a whole. So next they had a trailer for Halo Wars 2, and that's going to be released February 21st, 2017. And they also announced that there's going to be a week-long beta starting today that will be available. If you're interested in real-time strategy games, I think it looks like a fantastic game, and from what I've heard about the previous Halo Wars game, it's a solid game. I'm personally not interested in those, but it looked really fun. And they left us on the note that Project Scorpio will be available in 2017 and that it would be the most powerful video game console ever made. It looks fantastic. I am happy that they're pushing that console to 2017 because I think it would be too soon to have a more powerful console come out now. The Xbox One S, it's got, the 4K capability and it's going to have the internal power supply, but it's not going to have a really big boost in power over the Xbox One. It's 40% smaller, so it's going to take up less space, and I think that's awesome. But it's not going to be a huge jump in hardware, and I think it would be unfair if we had that this soon in time. So that was just a quick recap of the Microsoft conference at E3 2016 and my thoughts on what I saw. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite moment was of E3. For me, it really was the Gears 4 gameplay. I cannot wait to see more of this game, and I can't wait to play it in October. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!